Do you notice that most black people believe in social? So we gave them the schools, right?
Who is we, Mr. Peterson?
American people. We the
No,
American
but we.
Right.
What side are you on? Like
on the right side.
Right.
Right.
So when they were opposing black people for all these things, that was the side that was the right side?
Yes.
What did your black skin ever do to you?
So I'm not done with this yet. So we gave them the schools, right?
You are really amazing. Go ahead, sir.
Okay.
This is amazing.
Then we gave them the schools. And then they said, well, we want to go and live in their community. We don't like our black community. We want to live with the white people.
Can I tell you?
And so we said, okay, y'all go live with the white people. That's fine, right? Mm. And then
we said.
And then they wanted to go into the.
How do the white people that work for you feel? Do they look at you like?
And then
I'm gonna tell you what I think they think.
I know. In a minute, you can tell me.
Yeah.
And then the blacks said, well, we want to go into the white businesses. We don't want our own business. We want.
Who said that?
People. Black people.
Black people wanted white businesses. We didn't want our own businesses.
Right. And so we said, okay, we'll give you your own businesses. I mean, we'll let you eat at the white counter. All right. And then they said, well,
you can't mean this. There's no way you really mean this.
But I want you to tell me where I'm wrong in a minute. And then they said, we want affirmative action. Mm-hmm. We don't want to have to work hard. We don't want to have to earn our way.
It wasn't that.
We
that was
don't
because
want to have to get into a white school. We don't have to earn it.
You know why they implemented
the affirmative action? They let us in because we black.
No,
and the white man said, okay, y'all come on in. Y'all black. You don't have to earn it. But before that, they had their own black universities. They were earning their way, right? But then they said, no, we're tired of working, massa. We want it free.
It just hit me, Mr.
We want to earn away. And so the white people said, okay, come on into the schools. And then they said, we want reparations. And they're like, we just gave you everything you want. What do you want? They said, we want food stamps, we want free everything, free housing.
Black people asked for food stamps.
And then the white man said, okay, we'll do it, but you can't have a man in the home. And they said, okay, we'd rather have the free stuff than to have the man in the home. And last but not least, you know what else they wanted?
What?
We want the white woman, they said. You don't want us to have your white woman. We want the white woman. And white people say, okay, you can even have the white woman. And they still begging. Yeah. What do you say about that?
If I could speak?
Yeah.
A couple of things. Mr. Peterson, are you married?
No.
You're not married?
No.
Were you ever married?
No, just live with them, but not married to them. I used to be a sinner.
You had a baby out of wedlock?
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Peterson. So you are pretty much this thing that you're trafficking about dads and having the kids. You are part of this.
I did. I made a mistake. Yeah. I was wrong. No, not a mistake. I was wrong.
Unlike your president, you can admit it. So I appreciate that.
I would never do it again, and I never did it again.
That's good. Now, let me just say this, Mr. Peterson, and I've been talking to you for what, 15, 30 minutes now? And I've learned something in this little time here.
What?
I feel like with this interview and listening to you, I feel like I'm trapped in a vortex of stupidity. And I'm learning that as I dialogue with you more, there is no learning curve with you.
And so now you're coming out of your stupidity? You're waking up and coming out? Are you saying that?
No. I'm locked into it as I listen to you.
And so now you're waking up from it?
No. I'm just listening to it. I can always exit. I'm just listening to it. But no matter what I say to you, but I don't believe you really believe this stuff, Mr.
No,
Ruckus.
I know for a fact. Have you seen the blacks begging and blaming and wanting reparation and all that kind of affirmative action? Would you want to work your way up, or would you want it free?
I have worked my way up, Mr. Peterson.
Is that the right way to do it?
However,
is that the right way to do it?
People do need help.
But
people need help.
And if
those are in position to help, they should help.
When is enough enough?
When is enough
We've
enough?
given to them for the last 70 years now.
Who is this we that you keep referring to, Mr.
We,
Peterson?
the American people. Why is it that, how were you
I can't save you.
How were you able to work your way up?
I came on this show thinking I was going to save you.
Right. But listen.
I can't save you.
How were you able to work your way up?
Jesus can't save you.
We got to move a little fast.
I can't even believe I'm listening to you, Mr. Peterson.
How were you able to work your way up and the rest of the blacks can't do it? What's the difference in you and the rest
Somebody
of
had
them?
to help. Somebody helped along the way.
But it wasn't free, right?
What do you?
Did you get free help, or did they?
Let me ask you a question. If you were drowning and somebody said, "Hey, listen, I'm going to help you, but you got to give me. I'm going to give you this rope. This rope is going to cost you $30,000. In order to get this rope, you got to give me $30,000." Would it matter how the rope got to you, whether somebody paid for it, or somebody gave it to you for free, as long as you got out the water?
I don't understand your point.
My point is, if you got help, whether somebody paid you or somebody, if you got help financially or not, the most important thing was you got help.
But you were able to do it as a black person. You were able to do it without begging and whining and stuff along the way, right?
I think you like to categorize certain people and black people, and you want them to feel less about their position.
No, I want them better. That's what I'm telling them the truth.
Well, what have you done to make black people
begging.
better? What have you done to make black people better?
29 years ago, I started a nonprofit organization called Bond, the Brotherhood Organization of a New Destiny. So we counsel, we tutor, we help find jobs.
For who?
For all men, but it started out with the blacks first. And then I have an entrepreneur academy where we're teaching them to start businesses. And I tell you about Joel had his own business, right? He was part of the academy. And there are other men around.
The gentleman, right, okay.
Yeah. And
they
started their own business. And we do it without help from the government.
That's great.
Not one dime.
That's great. But why do
I'm showing them how to overcome anger.
So black men are angry?
Yeah. You haven't noticed that?
I can't help you.
You haven't noticed black men? Not all, but most are angry.
Realize I can't help
How do you want to help me?
I was trying to get you to see a different light. Maybe you're upset with black people. Maybe,
What is it that you want me to see differently?
I want you to see you differently.
No,
Mr.
how do you want me to
Peterson.
see the light differently?
I want you to look into the mirror and notice that you have bronze skin.
Right.
It's not going anywhere.
And in noticing that, how would that help me?
Embrace it and to embrace it.
How would it help
You're
me?
looking at the flaws of your skin, and I think that's why you speak the way you
How would
speak.
it help me?
Did you hear me?
Yeah, but how would that help me?
When you recognize who you are.
I know, but tell me how it helped me.
Then you recognize, first you got to recognize who you are.
Right.
We can't go any place if you don't recognize.
So I'm black. How's that going to help
Are
me?
you sure? I heard you say it.
Yeah.
But are you sure?
How is that going to help me though?
At what age did your skin start really pissing you off?
Amazing. We got to move forward.
I hate we got to move forward.
Yeah.
Wow.
Does it bother you that 70% of between 70 and 77% of black babies are born out of wedlock?
I don't know, but I know you contributed to it.
No, does that bother you though?
I know you contributed to that.
Does that bother you?
Well, as you can see, my two sons right there were not had of wedlock, but I believe you contributed to that.
Right. So does that bother
Statistic.
you?
I would rather see kids grow up in a two-parent home.
And why is that?
Because it stabilizes the kids, gives you confidence, it gives you preparation for the real world.
So does it concern you that 77 are born out of wedlock?
What really concerns me is that you're contributing to that statistic because I believe you had your son out of wedlock.
Who is more important in
You're
the
not gonna say
family?
nothing
The
about
father?
that?
That's not true, but who is more
is true,
important, the father or the mother?
You telling me that's not true?
Who is more important, the father or the mother in the
now,
family?
Mr. Peterson, you didn't have your son out of wedlock. You didn't just say that. Roll the cameras back.
I did not say I didn't do it. I said I did it. I was
you contributed
wrong,
to it.
and I did it. and
You
I-
contributed to it.
I'd never do it again because
And you
the kids
can't do it
suffer
again. Now
from
you're
that.
70. You can't have no more kids.
That's what you think.
It's over, Mr. Peterson.
But let me ask you this: who is more important in the family, the father or the mother?
I don't think that's of value. I don't think that question is of any value because if two parents are there and they're loving the kids, what difference it makes who's the big dog and who says I get the big piece of chicken? Like, what difference is I don't eat meat.
So you don't know? You don't eat meat? Are you a vegetarian?
Pescatarian.
What's that?
I need you to Google it.
What is it?
I will not give you that information.
Tell me.
Google it. As a host, I think you should know that information.
So are you disagreeing that black men are angry? Not all, but most.
Can you say one thing nice about black men? Just
There are some that are starting to wake up. But let me ask you this: are you just
waiting on you,
How about
Mr.
black
Peterson?
women? Are black women
we're
angry?
waiting on you to wake up, Mr. Peterson.
Are black women angry?
You're in a slumber.
No, are black women angry?
I'm sure some black women is angry. I'm
And
sure
what are
some
they
white women is
angry
angry too.
What are
I'm
they
sure some
angry
Asian women. I'm sure some.
What are the black women angry about?
It depends on the black woman you're talking to.
What have you found that they were angry about?
I haven't found them angry. I really
You
haven't.
never seen an angry black woman?
No, I've seen one pissed off though. That's a difference.
Do you support abortion?
I support a woman being able to do whatever she feels is necessary for her life. I don't like that whole. Yes, your state. You got a backwards ass state.
Yeah, for sure.
They ready to.
How about
Really? You know what it's about. Wait, we both know what it's about.
Alabama or California?
You're not from California. You're from Alabama.
But this is my state now.
But you're still from California.
So are you don't support the abortion ban that they've done in Alabama?
No, we know what that's about, Mr. Peterson.
What's that?
It's about controlling the population. We know what it is.
What do you mean
White
by
people
that?
are starting to become the minority, and we all know that. So they say, listen, what we need to do is, let's stop these abortions. Let's stop them.
So you think they put a ban on abortion because of white population
people,
going left?
Yes, Mr. Peterson. I need you to Google that as well.
I hope that's the reason, but there's nothing wrong with that.
You don't see anything wrong with the ban?
I'm against abortion because you shouldn't be killing children in the womb. Am I right about that?
It's not considered a full person.
But
it's
it
not
is, just because they don't consider that it is a person in the womb.
Who told you that?
You don't know that a child in the womb is a child?
Wait, it's not considered a
but
person.
Let me ask real fast. We out of time. Do you support the abortion ban or against it?
I'm totally against the abortion ban. You with it?
Do you support abortion?
I'm supporting a woman to be able to do whatever she feels
is
necessary for her.
Does that mean she has the right to...
So you support that ban, correct? Does it mean
yes.
So even under the conditions they said with incest, with rape, and she still has to have the baby,
right?
You still cool with the baby? Woman?
Because she can put it up for adoption.
Why would you send her through that though?
Because if she was raped and she killed the baby in the womb, and she's already upset about being raped, right? So now she got to deal with the guilt of killing a child in the womb. Do you agree with that?
I don't.
You don't. You know what? We're at the end of the show, but I got to do a hot seat. I got to put you on the hot seat. So
it's already hot.
Hey, there you have it. It's me again, WJ, on our channel, One Life, Many Seasons. Please put your comments in the comment section below. Let us know what you think. What do you think about this powerful discussion? Or more like Jesse demolishing, destroying this comedian. Totally. And thank you for stopping by again. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. You know how we like to close this out. We just like to remind ourselves that we always remember that we got one life with many seasons. So let's make the best of it. God bless you, and I'll see you soon. You take care now. Bye-bye.